Hi everyone, this is Dr. Kevin Prasad. Welcome to another video on astrology and Vastu. So we were talking about the activation, how to activate a planet series, right? So we covered so far Sun and Moon. So today we'll talk about Mars. Before we get into Mars activation, just a recap. What do we mean by activation? The activation means, right? Usually, in the according to the Vedic astrology, a planet will be active during the Vimshatari Dasha periods, Mahadasha, Bhukti, Antardasha, or Antardasha or Pratyantardasha, right? So, if you have a very good planet and you want to activate it, means you want that planet's time, right? You have to wait for it until that planet's turn comes during the Mahadasha or Bhukti or Antardasha, right? So using this activation technique, you are trying to activate it so that you are bringing that planet in force, right? So what happens is sometimes knowingly or unknowingly, if the planet is in a negative way, by activating it, you also get the negative problems, that the negativity from that planet. All right. So we have to be very careful when we are activating it. You should not be just like that, go by the thumb rule, like just by looking at the Lagna chart and then saying the planet is positive or negative. Okay. So what do we do? So we have seen about that, how to activate and all. So again, I want to repeat the one of the technique a lot of people recommend is using the gemstone. You have to be very, 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 very careful when you are wearing the gemstone. The gemstone will activate the planet, will increase the energy of the planet double. If the planet is positive, you get double positive. If the planet is negative, you will get double negative. So, but not knowingly, people think that a planet is weak, so I will activate it by wearing a gemstone, I will make it positive. But they will get into deep troubles ever since they start wearing that particular gemstone. Okay. So now, so we have to be very careful. So now if we come to the Mars, so for Mars, gemstone is we say in Pagadam, I don't know, so coral. Okay. In English, it is called coral. So coral, we say Pakadam in Telugu. So coral is the one gemstone that activates the Mars. Okay. And the Rudraksha, on the other hand, it will reduce the negative effect of the planet. So if you wear the Rudraksha of for Mars, which is Trimukhi Rudraksha, that is always good. That means it will reduce the effect of that Mars, which is safe bet. You don't lose anything. Whether it is positive, no problem. If it is negative, it will reduce the negative effect. But apart from these two, what can we do? Oh, right. So what you can do is you take the Karakatva of Mars. What Mars represents? Mars represents your younger brothers, younger siblings, courage, right? Working in a uniformed services. It could be any uniformed services like a police, army, a security guard, anything. It doesn't matter. Anybody wears the uniform, that means they belong to Mars. Engineering, real estate also is Mars. So if you are working in these industries or you're trying to somewhere associated with this, that means you are activating that planet. But remember, this activation will give only positive results. It will not give negative results because you are doing the karma, right? The moment we are indulging in the karma activity, the negative energy or negative effects of that planet will go away. Other thing is you can do a voluntary service in these areas. You can help people working in these areas, right? You can help security guard, you can help police, whatever, or say fundraising, they're having, they're facing some troubles or whatever, that you can do any of those voluntary services as well. Okay, so you can do by doing all these things, you are activating the Mars planet in a positive way. Right? Mars is also again courage and own initiatives. Right? You can try to start up a new project, a new thing. Right? Don't worry about the results. Just start a new project and see how it goes. And then so that way you are releasing the karma of that planet. At the same time, you are activating that planet, even though when the planet is not in the your dasha period. Hope you like this video. We'll talk about another planet on another day. Thank you.